The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us this, that in the judgment, every man must answer for himself. You can't say, well, Brother Minister, Brother Farrakhan, I'm mad at you because you led me astray. You can't say that. Why? Because he pointed the way. If you want Elijah, Muhammad, John Muhammad is teaching it. If you want it, his teaching rings around the world like a man's belt around his waist. And that's a fact. But you won't find me in there. Why? Because I am buried in truth. And as though you find old Lucifer, that old serpent, who comes up there and try to deceive the believer, making the believer think that there is more, something different than what God have revealed. So don't blame them. Blame yourself. I pointed the way out to you. I had no authorities over you except that I called you and you obey me. So don't blame me. Now you read it. And remember, many shall come saying that they are the Christ. Many. Then you wonder why. Many take our religion and what the truth that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad brought, some will say it was just milk. What do you mean milk? When Wallace Dean came in, those who was clean and nice and upstanding, he turned them into things that looked like wolves and monkeys and animals, nasty looking. But he had a job to do. I remember going and read Wallace Dean newspaper there. He said once when Minister Louis Farrakhan was on his case, he said these words. He said, Malcolm and myself and Minister Farrakhan are shot from the same bow. And you want to know what that bow is? Come to Muhammad's Temple of Islam, and I'll tell you all about the bow. But let us look at this. When we came in, many people wanted the messenger to think that they was true believers. And that went on for a long time. And the people were engulfed in a lot of things. But the messenger kept on. He didn't stop in his endeavors to raise the dead, but he warned the people that an awful day would come. That these people, they had to go through three stages of tests. Now will the real Muslim, the real true Muslim stand up with Almighty God, Allah, or will the real Muslim stand up with the devil? Because the Holy Quran says Allah will get for you, appoint for you a devil for companion. Because you sharing your real brother, you sharing your real brother, you have no time for your real brother. You want that of the enemy who have kidnapped you and brought you to America and made you blind, deaf, and dumb. But we must remember there are things said and there are things unsaid. And I want you to listen, 4 parts. 4 parts to this. that you will be able to digest, think it over, read Message to the Black Man, entitled The Hypocrites and Disbelievers and Disobedience, and then picked up the concordance of the Message to the Black Man and go to the Holy Quran and read the hypocrite. Everybody had enemies to truth. See, truth is not loved, but the lie is loved. Truth is not wanted. Don't you know they had people by the name of Father Divine, Daddy Grace, Prophet Jones? They call themselves prophets, this and prophet that. What have they prophesied? When have they met God? God never spoke to them, but they just believe that they is a prophet. But I say to you, I know that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is a messenger from God. And I know that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad will save the black man of America if the black man believes in the God of Elijah. And the God of Elijah, some will take it lightly. Some will take it lightly. But remember, Allah let you run as long as you want until He is ready to wheel you in. But remember, when those of you who are saying that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad message is like milk to a baby, what can you give other than milk? What do you have that's better? His grandson, Sultan, was here. And I will get into that in the next segment because my time in this segment is about up. But I want you to know what he said to me before he went back over in Arabia. I want you to know what he said. And my friend, remember, get that book, Message to the Black Man. Go over it again and read it. Turn your television off and read it. And I pray Allah you would come to your senses and to the light of understanding as I leave you in the greeting that I came before you in of Assalamu alaikum.